Lovely. Not there, Antonio. Happens to be a sore spot with me. I once owned that piece of land till Charles Frere cheated me out of it.
So that's what this is all about, revenge.
Maybe. Frere eventually sold it to Graham Cousins.
And you want to meet Cousins to buy that?
What did you arrange with him, Antonio?
I said we meet at around 1:30.
No, it's not going to be we. I want to meet him on my own.
You're not by any chance trying to use me, Ken, are you? Because I don't like that. I'm doing you a lot of favours right now.
Oh, and I appreciate it. No, really. You know, you and I could be very useful to each other.
Maybe. But I want to know what I'm getting into, Ken. I mean, I've seen what you've done to Jan Howard, remember?
Well, I was just trying to make her more,
Vulnerable?
I have an interest in her business, Antonio. And whilst Jan's on top, she won't let me increase it.
It is just her business you're interested in, isn't it, Ken? All right, let's try another tack. Graham Cousins. Now, what do I know? Cousins bought some land he once owned from Charles Frere. But then he's bought a whole load of land right round the coast. Why? Because he thinks he can beat the environmentalists and get this tourist development scheme of his through.
Not anymore. I happen to know he's had his appeal turned down. Now, he could sit around and wait for things to change. But if I were him, I'd be inclined to sell, wouldn't you?
You're going to buy his land? All of it? You really think you can take on the environmental lobby?
Not on the tourist issue. But I've done extensive research into this stretch of the coast. And I think I know something that I could.
You're going places, aren't you, Ken?
Why don't you come along for the ride? I told you we could be very useful to each other.
I don't want problems, Ken. I'll come along for the time being. But no problems. Just so long as you understand that.
Oh, I think we understand each other perfectly. Don't you?
And we look forward to hearing from you, etc., etc. Now, McGann's. I want a formal reminder sent to them, Nicola. Oh, and you can add, unless we get guaranteed delivery dates, we'll have no alternative but to take our business elsewhere.
What the hell are you doing here?
That's all for now, Nicola. Thank you. Not in front of my secretary, please.
It was a couple of weeks ago that you were in intensive care. You weren't even expected to live. What in the name of common sense are you doing back at work?
What are you going to do about it? Force my resignation and have Gerald take over Relton as well? Oh, and while we're on the subject, I'd like to know why he's put a hold on our expansion into the powerboat market.
I did not come here to discuss business.
Oh, it's about time we did. He hasn't even given me an explanation.
Will you listen to me?
Obviously, you've decided to abandon your commitments. Well, I can't accept that. It's not my way of doing things, and I didn't think it was yours.
I have not abandoned my commitments. I've merely redefined them. I thought we were both trying to do that. What is it? Tell me.
I just want to get back to work. Forget about the crash, what happened.
Do you blame me?
No. Oh, I don't know.
Avril.
Please, Charles, I'm not a child. I just want to get back to my career. You do what you have to do, but that's where I'm going. Oh, and if I feel ill, I shall rest. Please try and understand that.
Do I have a choice?
Well, no.
Well, that's settled then. There is one other thing.
What?
Where are we going for lunch?
Nowhere too formal.
Avril, promise me you'll take care of yourself.
Yes.
Of course, it would be the last resort, Tom, but... well, I may have to sell my shares in the yard.
Yeah, that's all right, Jan. If you have to sell, then I'll buy your shares. What?
I was just thinking about why I bought into the yard in the first place.
And I was the one with the crisis. And you were riding high. And now you're facing this. It's like some crazy seesaw. I wish it weren't, Jan, for your sake.
I sometimes wonder why we fell apart, Tom. Thanks anyway.
Jan, what about Edward?
No.
But surely if he loves you...
I won't confuse my business with my personal life, Tom. I've survived on my own merits, and this is my independence.
Jan.
I won't lose it.
Jan.
I won't let him, Tom. It would be charity.
Jan, you are not entering into a business merger with this man. You are marrying him. Now you've got to let go. Morning, Jack.
Morning, Jack. Look, I have to go.
All right. Now let me know how the distributing deal goes, and if there's anything I can do...
Thank you.
Well, where have you been, Jack?
Time off. Enjoy myself, okay. Hey, what's this?
Oh, that's our new alarm. We've also had new locks fitted, too. I've got some keys for you. I'll let you know how it works in a minute. The whole thing only takes a couple of easy operations. It's all linked to the local police station.
Police station? Like hell it is.
Jack!
I don't care if you're designing for NASA. I'm not going to be linked to any bloody police station. This isn't Fort Knox, it's a bloody boatyard. Look. And we don't put up barbed wire fencing around here just because you've agreed to design some computerized freak with too much sail on top of her.
We're all in this together.
No, you're in it. You and old Edward Freer. Nothing to do with me. Hey, what are all you guys staring at? Haven't you got any work to do?
And what are you going to do now?
Nothing you'd understand, matey.
How are you?
Okay, and you? How'd it go?
I'm not sure. I told him I thought it was best if we just leave each other alone.
And do you?
I just want to be me. God, sometimes I wish I could just start now. No past, just me and William. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard. I know that, but I've got to believe I can get him back. Why do you think I'm staying at Highfield?
Why are you?
Because if anyone can help me against the Hudson family, it's one of the Freers.
Well, any one of them. Charles, Sir Edward, my mother too soon. Just take your pick, eh?
What are you talking about?
I didn't think you used people, Abby.
I'm not like that.
Is that why you went to see your father today, see if he'd come in handy?
Oh, drop it, Leo. What do you expect me to do anyway? You're going to help me pay the legal fees? You can play around racing boats, talk of principles. My son isn't a game. Sorry. I used to have so many ideals, remember? I used to look at men like Charles Freer, winners, and think it was all just greed and cruelty. But all my life, all I've ever done is lose. Not anymore.
I can't help you with your legal fees, Abby. No, you can't use me.
I didn't mean that.
I don't care what you mean. I don't need your condescension. You do what you want to, Abby. Only don't tell me I'm playing around. I'm racing Venom to win.
Oh, please. Leo. Do you really think I'm ruthless?
Absolutely without mercy. Come on. I've got an assignment for you.
What do you mean?
I've got our future all mapped out.
Our future?
Yep. No more brooding darkly ogre families. I'm going to become a world champion racing driver, and you're going to record it all on celluloid.
So, Gerald, are you suggesting that we call a truce?
No matter what has passed between you and your son, Sir Edward, I don't share his private views. I'm merely looking after his business interests.
Well, obviously, we're both worried about Charles. I assure you that I want to see him back, working, just as much as you. Meantime, vis-à-vis Freer Holdings, I don't really know who I'm talking to, do I?
I'm sorry, I don't think that I understand you.
Oh, I think you do. You're asking me to deal with you while Charles is away playing the absentee landlord, but how long is this game going to last? Oh, I sympathize, Gerald. You're in an exceedingly awkward position. Anyway, have you seen my proposals for the third phase of the business park development?
Yes, I glanced through them this morning.
No comment?
I shall have to discuss them with Charles.
Oh, of course.
Your table is ready, sir.
Oh, thank you. Well, why don't you stay and have a spot of lunch?
No, thanks. I have another appointment. Thank you all the same. Sir John, Edward.
Gerald. I want my interests to be the same as his. Very much. Tell Charles that, will you? And, send him my love.
Graham Castle.
Yeah. Seems to be everywhere these days, like him.
We'll have a look at the menu as well.
Perhaps he's after a
So what
night
did
or
you think
something.
about all that this morning, then?